As I'm sure many of you are, I myself am extremely ambitious for the release of Kingdom Hearts 3. All we can do is speculate at this point, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm basically going to be narrowing down what year I think Kingdom Hearts is going to be released in, based off of the evidence that we have from the trailers, what Nomura has said, and even some external sources. I want to get the 2.8 delay out of the way. What do I think of it? I think it's pretty stupid and unprofessional that another game is the reason why they're delaying a different game, especially since it's a different series. But we do have to accept it because it may be driven towards money purposes, but Square Enix is a company and it needs money. So they can't release two of their big games in the span of 2 weeks from each other. That's just not a smart business move. So I understand why they delayed the game. I don't think 2.8's delay will have any repercussions on Kingdom Hearts 3's release date, but if it does, that'll be a real shame, especially since it's not 2.8's fault at all. But with that out of the way, let's get into the first category. For Kingdom Hearts 3, it's very hard to judge the gameplay. I mean this because the time that we got the trailers, they were all in beginning stages of development. We haven't had a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer in almost a year, so it's too hard to actually understand where they are in development right now, based on the gameplay. So I'll use 2.8 for instance. The combos are very fast, fluid, and even have some revenge value to them. Considering Kingdom Hearts 3 is made by the same team as 2.8, we can expect that we will get something similar in Kingdom Hearts 3. We've even seen some improvements from the 2015 trailer until now. The 2015 trailer had really bad combos. They were floaty, slow, and did not stagger the enemy. In the new trailer, we see fast, big combos that actually stagger the enemy. If it shows the same improvement that the Kingdom Hearts 2.8 game has shown improvement with its combat, then we have a lot of hope for a good combat system in Kingdom Hearts 3. We even see the battle mechanics of revenge value, where you attack an enemy and that will provoke it into attacking you back. So the gameplay is improving, but we also see an unfinished Twilight Town. This should not be happening. Now I completely understand that this is pre-game footage and that it will be fixed later on. But will a game that's only a year away, or maybe just a little bit over a year away, really have those kinds of things where we see half of a place is unfinished? Not only that, but we've only seen 3 worlds, and we have only seen 1 new world, and we have another one that we've never even seen any of. So when it comes to worlds, we really don't have any evidence that this game is not in the pre-stages of development. This is in December 2015. If you think about it, this is kind of alarming. Kingdom Hearts had 13 worlds. Kingdom Hearts 2 had 13 worlds. Those worlds were really big. Some of them were huge, like Hollow Bastion or Radiant Garden. Like I said, I completely understand that this is pre-game footage, but if they're going to have these huge worlds like San Francisco, which is a gigantic city, and even Twilight Town is pretty big, if they don't have some parts of the world done, especially this one room that they're actually showing us in a trailer, if they don't have that done, how can we expect that they're going to have more than 13 worlds done in the next 2 years? Remember, I'm not complaining, I'm pointing out the reasons why it probably won't come out in 2017. So based on the trailers alone, we can expect that the worlds will not be finished in time for a 2017 release. It's entirely possible that Square Enix has a couple aces up their sleeve and they've been hiding a lot of the worlds, and this past year they've been completely doing a lot of worlds, which I'm actually expecting that this past year they've pretty much done a huge portion of the game and that it could be close to being done. But if we're just going off of what we've seen, probably not going to be in 2017. If we're going off of what we can expect, and with the drought that we've been having, if they've been working this whole time, then yeah, it could be possible, but we have to see more in December. Then we can make our final verdict about if the worlds are complete and ready for the 2017 release. But if not, maybe it will be in 2018. Now, personally, I'm expecting, like I said, that Square Enix has been working this whole year to bring us a lot more structured worlds, give us big worlds, and that they have greatly improved. That's what I'm truly expecting that has happened, because a whole year of development has passed. But for now, I'm just going to play like we don't have any of that information, and so that is 1 point against it. But I do think it is possible that if everything else in this list doesn't actually happen, isn't actually true, that this could be a deciding factor. You could argue both sides. You could argue that they're not complete, but the more reasonable explanation is that they've just not shown us anything in the past year, and that they have worked very hard to give us some big worlds that we just haven't seen them yet. But for now, the things that we can say are for the 2017 release. As you know, Kingdom Hearts has been releasing PlayArt's Kai figures for a very long time now. I don't even know how long it has been. I have a couple. I have Roxas. I used to get a lot of them when I was younger, but they all broke because I thought that they were toys and not collections. But now I actually have one that I treat as a collector's item. But the real thing is that we have a Kingdom Hearts 3 version of them. Now, I can't find a definite release of the actual first Sora PlayArt's Kai figure from Kingdom Hearts 2, but I do know that the PlayArt's Kai figures are used to advertise the game, and the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora PlayArt's Kai figure is coming out in 2017. That is pretty good evidence to point towards a possible 2017 release, or and around 2017 they're hyping up the game release. This would basically mean that they're not actually releasing the game in 2017, but all the trailers are coming out, GameStop is promoting it, etc. A common phrase you'll probably hear in the community once in your time in the community is, "I've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 for 10 years, which I don't entirely think is truthful. But while yes, it did come out 10 years, well, now 11 years in Japan back in 2005, I do think that we've only been waiting about 4 years for Kingdom Hearts 3 because of Dream Drop Distance showing this leads to Kingdom Hearts 3. But I really think we've only been waiting 3 years because of the actual announcement in 2013. If you don't know, back in 2013, they were not actually ready to show Kingdom Hearts 3 because everything in the trailer from 2013 is predetermined CGI to replicate the feel of the Kingdom shader. So we don't really know if any part of that is actually canon or not, but Tetsuya Nomura has said that that's really not gameplay footage exactly. Not only that, but the game also had a big engine switch to the Unreal Engine 4, which means that I don't know much about engine switches, but it does probably mean that gameplay and technical duties were pretty much almost lost. Now, I don't really know what happens when you change engines, but it's possible that they had to start over completely, which definitely made the cycle of development longer. But Nomura has confirmed now the development of the game is going smoothly, and I believe that because we have been seeing a lot of improvements in the graphics and the gameplay, especially the world construction, even though we have a little bit of things missing. To reference 2.8, the first 2.8 trailer had okay graphics. They were still pretty good, but now with the new trailer that we just recently got, the graphics look great, and I'm very excited to play 2.8, especially with these awesome graphics. So I'm excited to see how Kingdom Hearts 3 will improve when it comes to graphical points. I know that a lot of people were complaining that the faces look plasticky and that it wasn't really that good. I always thought that the graphics looked good, though I do agree that the faces kind of look plasticky, but it seems like everything is getting better as time goes on. Development is going smoothly based on the trailers. Like I said, there are a few things missing from the worlds, but we can't really complain about that because it is pre-game footage. I just said that earlier to explain how we might not be as close as we think, but still, development seems to be going smoothly, and if it keeps going on track, I can definitely see a 2017 release date, especially with the next few points I'm about to bring up. So just today, Nomura confirms that there is voice acting currently going on in Kingdom Hearts. But the problem is he just says Kingdom Hearts. He doesn't say 2.8. He doesn't say HD Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. They don't even have voice acting. He does not confirm if it is Kingdom Hearts 3. So let's narrow it down. It's most likely not going to be HD Dream Drop Distance because of the fact that it's just a remake, just a redefinition, remaster is the word I'm looking for, of a game that already exists. Now, they could go for HD voice clips, but I think they already did a good job on the 3DS, and even if not, that shouldn't take too much time re-recording their lines. Also, I don't even think he would mention that because it's just stuff that they would have to do. It's not even that big of a deal that Haley Joel is reprising his role as Sora to film the same exact lines as before. So I don't even think he would have brought it up if it was HD Dream Drop Distance. When it comes to 0.2, I also don't think it's 0.2 because we have seen a ton of voice recordings. Not only that, it's mostly Willa Holland, and I don't know the new name of Mickey. I don't know it. Please forgive me. But it's mostly just Aqua and Mickey that are going to have actual lines. We do see Terra and Ventus. We know that Terra actually speaks, but he shouldn't be speaking too much because it's just a figment of Aqua's imagination. So whatever they have to do for the villains, they also have to get Mickey and Willa Holland, but that's pretty much it for 0.2. That shouldn't be too difficult for them. I also think back cover is completed, which only leaves Kingdom Hearts 3 left. I definitely think that he was talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. It's possible that he said that and then caught himself. He's like, oh, well, don't say Kingdom Hearts 3. You got to say something. So just say that what you were going to say that was off the top of your mind. But don't say Kingdom Hearts 3 because you don't want to give it away. That's a possibility. Probably not likely. Or he's trying to throw us off. Or maybe, as earlier, I think I recall I called Kingdom Hearts 3 just by Kingdom Hearts. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably his biggest focus right now. So maybe he just called it Kingdom Hearts by accident. But I do think it's Kingdom Hearts 3, especially if all the evidence that we've seen in this trailer is true, then it's probably Kingdom Hearts 3. As you guys may remember, we've had some very big voice acting scares. I don't know if that was what you would call them, but in the past we've had Jim Cummings and Bill Farmer both say that they have already started and completed their Kingdom Hearts 3 lines. And so if that lines up with what Nomura just said, it's very likely that they got Winnie the Pooh and Goofy before they got to their main character, which is Sora. That would make a lot of sense, especially since they're confirming it as soon as Sora starts. They wouldn't confirm it if Winnie the Pooh was just doing his lines. If Haley Joel Osment really is in the booth right now recording for Kingdom Hearts 3, that is terrific because voice acting is one of the last things you do. Think about it as an art piece. You draw the picture first before you color it. You don't do the arm, then color that, and then do the face, and then color that. You do the coloring last because it's the least important, but also brings your piece to life. Not only that, but Nomura said that they already had a skeletal feature, like a build of what they want the game to be and how it is technically. So they pretty much have a point of view of what they're going to do. And if they're that close to the end of development that they may be entering post-production sometime in the next 4 or 5 months, then I would see them doing voice acting right now. In HMK's recent video, he said that when he talked to Paul St. Peter, the voice of Xemnas, Paul St. Peter said that it's one of the last things they do is voice acting in Kingdom Hearts. And so if they are close to completing the game, that is very good news. So pretty much the voice acting is what made me want to do this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I put a lot of work into it. And if you did like it, leave it a like and maybe subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys later.